In this video, we are going to know about The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. I want to tell you this novel was published in 1897 by Pearson's Magazine in the United Kingdom and by Cosmopolitan Magazine in the United States. After that, a movie created inspired by this novel named The War of the Worlds. In this movie, the great action actor Tom Cruise is doing the duty of lead role. So now, without wasting much time, go for the explanation of this novel. No one would have believed, in the last years of the 19th century, that this vast, cold and unsympathetic world was being watched by an intelligence greater than ours. Yet, across the gulf of space, they regarded Earth with envious eyes and slowly and surely drew their plans against us. Men were consumed with their affairs, their little triumphs, and the assurance of their dominance over nature. But on Mars, a dying planet older than our Earth, the Martians faced their extinction. Their air had grown thin, their seas had shrunk, and their survival depended on finding a new home. And so, they turned their gaze sunward, to us. One summer evening, the first sign of their approach streaked across the heavens. A falling star that lit up the night sky and crashed into the English countryside. At first, it seemed harmless. A meteorite, perhaps. But when dawn broke, Ogilvy, an astronomer, discovered it wasn't a rock at all. It was a massive, cylindrical object, half buried in the sand and radiating heat. Strange noises echoed from within. Slowly the top of the cylinder began to unscrew. And then, something emerged. It was no human. Its massive, unblinking eyes stared out, its writhing tentacles glistening in the sunlight. The creature was grotesque, unlike anything Earth had ever seen. The Martians wasted no time. They unleashed a weapon beyond comprehension, the heat ray, a single beam of light that incinerated everything in its path. Trees burst into flames, houses crumbled to ash, and humans? They stood no chance. Entire crowds of people were vaporized where they stood, their screams silenced in an instant. The countryside descended into chaos. Survivors fled in every direction. Their terror amplified by the towering war machines the Martians began to construct. These mechanical giants, tripods, strode the earth like gods of destruction, equipped with tentacles to snatch up humans and heat rays to clear the land. No army could stop them. Cannon fire was useless. Towns became graveyards, their ruins smoking in the Martians' wake. It was not a war. It was an extermination. Yet, amidst the destruction, there were moments of eerie stillness. The Martians worked tirelessly at night, hammering away to create new weapons and machines. Greenish smoke would rise from their camps, visible even from miles away. In those moments, survivors hid in the shadows, clinging to life and praying for salvation. One survivor described his first close encounter. A Martian emerged from its cylinder, its monstrous form glistening like wet leather. Its immense eyes burned with intensity, its quivering mouth dripping with saliva. The sight was so horrifying that he ran blindly into the night, overcome by a fear so primal it left him weeping like a child. As the days turned into weeks, humanity's hope dwindled. The tripods moved methodically, their death rays carving through the land. London fell, its streets overrun with panicked crowds. Once a symbol of human strength, the mighty city crumbled under the Martians' assault. But in the end, it was not humanity's weapons that saved us. The Martians, for all their advanced technology, had overlooked one crucial detail: Earth's microbes. The smallest creatures on our planet became the deadliest. The invaders, unprepared for Earth's bacteria, succumbed to infections they could not fight. One by one, they collapsed, their machines falling silent. And so, the War of the Worlds came to an end. Humanity endured, but at a cost. Cities lay in ruins and millions had perished. And though we survived, we were left with a sobering reminder of our vulnerability. We learned that we are not alone in the universe or invincible. The Martians had come as conquerors, yet nature itself defeated them. The Earth remains ours. But the scars of that invasion, the terror of those dark days, will haunt us forever.